Okay, it's recording now. It's recording now. Welcome to Wacky Beaver Time podcast episode 2 now. I have a guest here, Jack. He's been in a lot of my videos, too many videos actually, and yeah. And he's gonna make a beaver noise. Okay, sounds like a
choking on a hamster.
What? Okay, well, anyway, whatever that was, yeah, Jack also has a YouTube channel called Plush Play. We had some other members of the Plush Play channel do the podcast last time, but this is a member.
Wow.
Yep,
Thanks
I know.
for that introduction.
You're welcome. That's all I can say about you. That's all there is to say about you.
Great.
Well, I feel like there's only one thing that we could talk about, because it's the only thing that is being talked about. Ready? It's all anyone's talking about nowadays. And it's the reason that we're here in our basements hiding away. Okay? And it's the reason we're not leaving. We're both gonna say it at the same time in 3 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Beavers.
Corona. What?
Now.
The beavers.
I was going to say Animal Crossing, but something went wrong in my head. My brain malfunctioned.
There's a beaver in Animal Crossing.
Okay. So, which are we gonna talk about? We can either talk about rabid, angry creatures that are the theme of this show, or we can talk about Corona, which you brought up.
No, I mean,
or we could talk about Animal Crossing.
I like all those options.
Or I could wait, what? Or I could find some good would you rathers.
Sure, actually, would you rather sound fun?
What?
Okay, fine. You choose.
Okay. So which one is it?
You choose.
Okay, fine. We'll start with everything, and then we'll start with Corona, obviously, and then we'll level into would you rathers.
Okay.
So, in case you don't know, there was a virus going on. Okay, I'm not gonna.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you I thought we were just staying inside for lols.
Hashtag the lolzos. No, well, I'm not gonna explain what it is, or why it is, or who it is, or anything else it is, because everyone already knows, because it's all anything's ever talking about.
Kumba.
Did you say Kumba?
No.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
So, what are you gonna do in the apocalypse?
Well, there are many things that I do in the apocalypse.
No, what are you going to do? It hasn't started yet.
Oh, if it does happen?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta stock up on the beans.
The beans? What about the toilet
Yes.
paper? That's gonna be currency in the apocalypse.
Then we gotta get a tree.
You're just gonna pick up a tree and take it home?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my tree. I'm gonna take it back to you.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
Oh, look,
Just
I
in
like this
case-
tree. Yeah, I'm gonna take it home. Yeah.
Just in case, like, the mushroom bomb hits.
Is that a Adventure Time reference?
Yes.
Or is that just like a drug reference?
No.
The shrooms.
The Shrumlin.
Shrumlins.
So I would pick up a tree and take it back home, for oxygen.
Yes. To breathe.
Then maybe I would pick up a carrot, and then I think I'm good.
Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna die, yeah.
I don't need water, I don't need bedding, it's all good.
You don't need food. Whoa, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you playing a video game right now?
No.
Why'd you just...
scream at a beaver?
Oh, beavers are the theme of this show.
There was a beaver on the ground and it was sniffing me.
Don't they like to do that?
Sometimes.
Oh, rarely, on occasion. It kind of depends.
Okay, what are you gonna do if the world comes to an end?
Well, if it comes to an end, I think I'll close my book.
You'll close your book.
Yeah, well,
Eliza, open
that was a
for
nice book.
eternity.
Yep. That was a good old book. Yep. Well. I don't know what that means. Might be referencing death. Might be referencing drugs even more. But
I might be referencing spoon and sausage.
oh, you should. Okay, I can't. Like, who actually watches a video, and if there's something telling, if there's a part in a video saying you need to buy this, who actually ignores that? I don't know anyone that does that.
Not me. Every
Yeah,
time someone
like,
tells me to
if
buy something, I buy it. It's kind of like a curse.
If you're listening to this right now, you better go buy the Spoon and Sausage book. It's a story about a spoon and a sausage.
That's it.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I know that barely anyone's gonna listen to this, so that's why I'm gonna say that I'm actually preparing to start a cinematic universe, and this kind of the Corona stuff is actually pretty helpful. I haven't written anything, but I should probably start writing stuff because I'm trying to, not a cinematic, but more of a book-o-matic universe.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. But
I get it.
yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try and do that with the whole books, and there's been lots of clues, like lots of because fun fact, do you know the people in the characters in the animated show that I have, the one that nobody watches and cares about?
I watch it.
Oh yeah, but you don't understand it, do you? It's actually well, one, it's actually gets much more dark, and the season 2 was actually supposed to be season 3, but took out season 2. No wait, it was supposed to be season 4. I took out season 2 and 3 because of how dark they are. It's nothing but sex and drugs and depression.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like, you know, maybe I shouldn't do that. But also, it's actually, they're all Elpoep. If you've read the Spoon and Sausage book, you know what I'm talking about. That is based in, what's it called, Snivelville, and those are all Elpoep.
Snivelville.
Still need to send you a copy of the book. I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's okay. I was gonna buy it.
Okay, well, too bad, okay? You hear me? You hear me?
Okay.
Too bad, man.
I mean, you
your
don't
mouth.
want me to... Okay.
I'm spoiling you, okay? I buy you a skin and I buy you my own book.
Thank you.
Did you know that if you add together the price of the book and the price of the shipping, which is remarkably stupidly high, still buy the book. The shipping money doesn't go to me, so it's like I only get about $10. and the other like $20 goes to the company.
Wow.
You should everyone still buy the book. I should probably bleep that out. Yeah, I'm gonna bleep it out while in edit. I'm gonna so it doesn't discourage people to buy it. Yeah, but I'm surprised. Like, I was actually listening to episode 1 this morning. Just like
of the animation series.
No, of Wacky Beaver Time.
Oh.
The first episode. It was actually kind of entertaining. And like some people need to actually watch it because like it's like this podcast boring. Podcasts can actually be pretty good. They're actually like, for me, someone who has ADHD and I'm not interested in anything, I actually started watching the Lunch Club podcast, which is very good, and that's what inspired me to make my own podcast with all these guests on it. And yeah, but
very inspiring.
Yeah. I'm gonna search up some would you rathers.
Would you rather eat a pickle or a sandwich?
Yeah.
It actually depends on the sandwich. If I like the sandwich, I will eat it. If I don't like the sandwich, then I won't eat it.
Yeah. Okay. Where is the like? I hate these websites that have all these ads covering up your screen. They're like, where are the actual list of them? Oh, here they are. Would you rather have to announce to everyone around you whenever you have to fart, or pee your pants daily?
Okay, these are both very good choices. I think I might go with the announce I have to fart.
Everyone, I require to fart.
I'm required to fart now.
Please allow me to release the gas from my buttocks.
Okay, just because it would get so uncomfortable. Just like, sure, it'd be embarrassing, but like you would probably see, like I'd say it's less embarrassing because people would like look at you and be like, I peed, and you're like, my pants would all be wet. Look at that.
I peed. That was a weird way to put it. Sounds kind of personal. Like it might be from personal experience. Oh well, I'm not gonna get into that. Okay.
Okay, what would you choose?
I don't know, when I'm doing Would You Rathers, I forget to actually choose one. Yes, the fart. I'm already kind of known for being funny, so I'd probably announce it, and then if I did it silently, I don't think anyone would notice, and they'd just take it as a joke.
Oh, you're so funny until you do it like 1,000,000 times.
Okay. I mean, you kind of already announce your farts, don't you?
Only a little bit.
Okay, the next question. This one is on the list, but it's technically stolen from Minecraft Story Mode. But would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
Okay, so this is a pretty easy one, to be honest. I would say 1 horse-sized duck.
A horse-sized duck.
Yeah! Like, you got a whole army of like little tiny horses.
No.
No.
All running at you. You could just kick them.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you could just kick them.
Soccer.
Okay. Well, yeah, actually, I guess the giant duck would be more durable. So,
no, I wouldn't want to fight a giant duck.
Yeah, okay, I would go with it since you could just fun them, which sounds really bad, but
kick them away. Whee!
I guess I would choose the
But then
so.
there's 100 of them, so they're all running at you. If they trample onto you, it's like.
I feel like just belly flopped on them. It also depends on like the scenery as well.
Yeah, I guess so. I just imagine like a huge blank field.
Well, yes, but what if like I'm right next to like a volcano?
Okay,
Right?
why would you be right next to an active volcano and a bunch, 100 duck-sized horses are attacking you?
Okay. Okay, sometimes when I'm tired, I sleepwalk to volcanoes. Just a fact.
Oh. Okay then. Wait. When you realize we actually live in the fucking middle of Toronto? The hell? I went to a live volcano once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what is it called?
Was it called Tafiti?
No. No, it was, I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was somewhere in Italy. But it was pretty. Well, it was weird. It was weird, yeah. Okay, do you want me to go to the next question?
Okay. Wait.
No?
Wait, didn't we? Oh, what would you choose?
Oh, definitely the 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you played Minecraft Story Mode?
Yeah, and
Okay.
chapter 2.
Yeah, I haven't played that. I've only played the first one, the first chapter. But anyway, you know that scene when they're in the dirt hut and you have the choice to give that guy a cookie or not?
Yes.
Well, either way, when you give him the cookie, and then the girl asks him if he'd rather fight 100 like chicken-sized zombies or one zombie-sized chicken. It's like he says he'd rather fight one zombie-sized chicken. They asked why, and he says because I'm starving. And that was, I was like, okay, well, it's because I didn't give him the cookie, because, you know, I was mean-ass when I played that. But when I played it again, I gave him the cookie. He still said it. I'm like, what the? I gave you a cookie. Shut up. So, like, I gave him a cookie, my cookie, and he's still complaining on how hungry he is. So then the rest of it, I was just like, okay, you stupid, annoying, whiny ass, and I did everything the opposite of what he wanted to. If he wanted to go this way, I'd be like, and I had the option to do the other thing, I would go the other way. But if it was like save him or save someone else, I'd definitely save someone else. I just hated him so much, just because he was hungry.
Because he was hungry.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been hungry. I gave him a cookie. But anyway, okay, next question. Would you rather be a tree or have to live in a tree for the rest of your life?
See, that is very tricky.
Next question. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's actually a pretty boring one. Anything that has to do with trees is kind of boring.
I don't know. Maybe I shall. Yes, I shall.
No,
yeah.
you shall. Okay. Should I just skip to the next one? Yeah, okay, that was pretty boring. You're in a crowded room. Would you rather fart loudly and everyone laughs at you, or be the only one laughing obnoxiously when someone else farts? That's a good one. It's a juicy one.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a tricky one.
Yeah.
I guess I would
That's pretty awesome.
I would do the laugh obnoxiously when somebody farts.
Bully.
Okay. You gave me two choices, okay? What would you do?
Well, I don't know. It kind of depends on how many people are there. And I don't think if it's like a huge amount of people, I don't think all of them would find farts funny. Like, I don't think I've laughed at a fart that much. I usually feel bad for whoever did fart.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But I guess I would choose. Okay, I don't know. Shut your mouth.
I do, you don't.
I could go with the everyone laughs at me.
Everyone
If it
laughs at you.
if it ends with other people laughing, it means I've succeeded. Yep.
You succeeded.
I'm embarrassed of myself too many times. I don't care if it happens anymore.
Okay. Okay. The next question.
Okay. Would you rather begin every sentence with "Hey idiot" or end every sentence with "Haha, I was just kidding"?
Okay. The idiot one. Okay.
Hey idiot,
Because-
I love you. Or
Okay,
I love you, haha, I was just kidding.
Okay, because I'm actually used to hey idiot. One and two. Just kidding one.
That
I
could
have
like
some-
backfire, love. Like, will you go out with me? Haha, just kidding.
No. Okay. I've had bad. I hate that word because my initials are JK.
Yeah, JK. I had someone. I used to have a friend whose initials. It was actually weird because his name was Jake and his last name started with a K, and so it'd be like if you and there's another Jake in our class, and so we would say Jake K, and that sounds almost exactly like JK. And so just everything, if you like, and his initials were JK, it was everything was K, and he was funny, so it kind of suited him. Yeah, but like that's why you don't like the word kidding.
No, just I don't like just kidding.
What if you add
don't
like
mind
I'm
it.
only
I don't-
kidding?
I don't mind it. It's not like the worst thing, but
I think it is.
it is.
No.
You got me. It is.
Oh, okay. So you'd go with the hey idiot?
Yeah. What about you?
I think I would too, just to be, funny, blah blah blah. People wouldn't take me seriously. That's good. If you're like that silent kid, no offense to that silent kid, that awkward silence kid, but like if you are that and you say, "Hey idiot," it'll seem like you're serious. But if you're someone like us, an idiot, and you say, "Hey idiot," nobody will take you seriously. So it's kind of you got the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or live 10 lives that last 100 years each?
So one life that lasts 1,000 years. Okay. I would say one life because if it's my life, I've put a lot into this life.
You, okay. I'm just joking, yeah, okay.
So I would say this.
I mean, you did get excited when I mentioned Animal Crossing, so, I kind of... You put a lot into this life, yes.
I don't know. The thought of having 10 different lives.
I mean, it's kind of... I
And
feel like...
knowing when you die, because what if so imagine I know you, right? Okay.
I think...
And since
Wait, you have to imagine that? I thought you
No,
did
okay.
know me.
well, no, okay. I know you, right?
Yes.
And imagine that,
You die.
I told, I die, but since you know that, I'm gonna, I have 10 lives, right?
Yeah?
Does that mean that in my next life you could just tell me that I only have 100 years to live?
I mean, most people only have around 100 years to live. Right? So, I feel like the 10 lives... It doesn't say if you remember your past life or not, but...
Yeah, but wouldn't that be kind of weird?
If you remembered your past life, and plus as a baby your brain wouldn't even be able to a capacity, like it wouldn't physically be able to remember that. Your brain isn't good enough.
Brain cries.
But
What would you choose?
I think I would choose, because I feel like the second option is just normal, so I think I would choose the first one.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that was a kind of a step down from funny, but okay. Would you rather be without elbows or be without knees? Back to funny.
Okay. That's a really tricky one. Okay, because I love my elbows.
You love your. I love my elbows too much. Oh,
But you gotta have the knees.
Yeah, them kneecaps, man. Them kneecaps, man. If you don't keep them, the Beaver's gonna get them.
Yeah.
The Beaver's gonna get them.
Yeah, you don't want that. So I think I would keep my elbows. No, actually no, my kneecaps. My kneecaps.
Yeah.
Because people one time somebody tried to punch me there.
Oh,
And it hurt
your
them.
kneecaps? Who would try to punch you in your kneecaps?
And it hurt them like heck, and it didn't hurt me a bit. So they're my defense mechanisms. So what would you choose?
Kneecaps. I'd definitely keep my kneecaps.
Yeah.
Your kneecaps, man, they're precious.
Yeah, the precious little kneecaps.
No, Grayson wants to make a Five Nights at Freddy's in Fortnite. That's actually a great idea. Why didn't I think of that when I made the Five Nights at Freddy's in Minecraft? That is way harder. Okay, I'm just gonna text him. I'll be when it's done. So okay, I'll make. Are you playing a game right now, man? What are you doing?
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you?
No, I'm just staring at the Fortnite press X to start screen because it's it doesn't make any noise. So that's good. But
Why don't you just turn down your volume?
I did. I turned it so the it's because then I won't be able to hear you.
No homo, Mike.
No homo? Okay, no homo.
What? I don't even...
What'd you say then?
I said you don't have a mic.
Yes, I do. What? I'm talking to you.
No, but...
Realization sound.
So
Okay.
like the sound from Kung Fu Panda 2.
The belly sounds.
Kung Fu Panda, where he like gets Tigers is talking really serious, and then he goes.
What the hell? What the hell? Okay, sure. What version of Kung Fu Panda did you watch? Okay, the next question. Would you rather fart really loud or poop your pants silently? It's up to you.
I would fart really loud. I don't want to poop my pants.
But it's silent. Nobody will hear you. Nobody will hear it. They may smell it, see it, and feel it, but they won't.
Feel lump in your pants.
But they won't hear it.
No. Great. But they'll do everything else to it as you just said.
So you choose fart very loudly?
Yes.
Ew, you farted. Silent but deadly.
That was a catchphrase.
Okay, why do all of these have to be so potty? Okay, I think let's go another one. Would you rather have diarrhea every day for the next 3 months, or be constipated every day for the next 3 months?
Why is it 3 months?
Because it's specifically 3 months.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna skip that because I like to eat.
I like to eat.
I don't. Yeah, okay. Would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper?
Why?
Pain.
Eye drops made of vinegar. Okay.
Or toilet paper made from sandpaper.
Okay, I would have to do the toilet paper made from sandpaper. Just because it might feel weird.
Weird, it'll scratch your skin off.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? Okay?
What?
It's like, you would probably go blind if you did that.
Really? I don't know, it just hurt like a hell of a lot though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want it to hurt like a hell of a lot.
Okay.
What would you do?
Yeah, toilet paper, sandpaper thing. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Would you rather be a clown who distracts the bull or the cowboy who rides the bull?
Cowboy.
Yay-haw!
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Wait, what? Why would a clown distract a bull?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Why a clown? Oh, because they're red.
No.
They have a red nose.
Yeah, but I don't think a bull is gonna charge someone just because they have a red nose.
Alright.
And plus, that red thing with bull, that's not real. That's a myth, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay, well, would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant litter box in your house or anywhere you want but only outside?
What? Can you repeat that?
Would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant litter box in your house or anywhere you want but only outside?
Could you repeat that once more?
Would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant litter box in your house or anywhere you
Desire.
want but only outside?
Okay, could you repeat that, please?
Oh my god. Would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant litter box in your house or anywhere you want but only outside?
Okay, giant litter box.
Okay, thank god we got that over with. I think I'd
What
go
would you choose?
giant litter box.
Yeah,
I don't think there's enough space in my house for a giant litter box.
Imagine like having someone over, and you're like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing? You just like take a big dump.
God.
While they're just looking at you.
I'm just sitting there taking them, watching
and they're
them.
like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, you know.
This is how I was
Oh, wait,
raised.
man. What were you raised by? Cats.
Alleyway cats.
I thought Mr. Whiskers was just your cat. He is. And my dad.
Would you rather have 500 tarantulas crawling in your house or 1,000 crickets jumping around your room?
Okay, 100 crickets in my room.
Yeah,
You
me
know
too.
why? You know
Why?
why? Because
Why?
they're crickets. Okay? First of all, they won't kill me or terrify me.
Just hire like a
Second of all-
lizard to eat all of them.
Yeah, no, hire a beaver.
Yeah, Beaver.com.
Beaver.
Beaver.com. What do you need? Yeah, I have a 1,000 crickets jumping around my room. We'll
Also,
send someone
I was
right
just
away.
Okay, so that, and also,
Because it's fucking tarantulas.
yeah, it's tarantulas, but also they're in my room, like it's just one room.
Yeah, just sleep somewhere
Yeah, I
else.
sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Okay, that was a horrible sleeping impression. Yeah, I've been having horrible bug problems. I don't know. I'm the last person I would never have known that I hate bugs. I'm one of those guys like, ah, spider, ah! But it turns out I am. I don't like them. I hate them.
Yeah.
And I saw 2 of those like long furry centipede things. You've seen those before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those in between 2 days, and I've seen at least like, and one of them was at the top of the stairs from the basement, and the other one was actually in my room, coming from in my closet to under the rat's cage, while I was sitting on the floor. It was literally so like a foot away from my knee, because I was sitting there just snuggling with my rat because I just took her out of the cage. It's hard to picture, but and it just went straight under the cage. I don't know how it could. I didn't think there was an under the cage, but anyway, it went under there, and I was like, Dad. Of course, I didn't do anything. I just kind of called my dad up, but oh well, better safe than sorry. Better make your parents do it.
Yep.
That is the millennial way.
I could actually relate to you. When I was 7, and like until I was 10, I think, I was terrified of butterflies.
Butterflies?
Okay, hear me out.
That's not relating to me. I said tiny little demonic things that crawl around, and also I've had horrible experiences with them that scarred me.
Hear me out, okay?
Okay, I can hear you, and I'm out.
Okay. So, when I was 7, I went to Great Wolf Lodge, right?
As most 7-year-old kids that live in Canada do, yes.
Yes. So then there was like this butterfly exhibit, right?
Okay.
And I didn't know that I was terrified of them. So I said, we gotta go there, right? And I was super excited. And like we were leaving, and I was so happy. I did like all the water slides, so much fun. And we went to exhibit, right? I go in. I'm super excited, right? And I go in. And one of them lands on me. And I look at it, and I see its face. And I see like its tongue. I see its like little thing that comes down. I saw its like terrifying eyes, and I screamed. And I shook it off of me. It was so scary. And I was like, Mom, we're gonna leave. And I was like crying. My little brother, he was like 1, and he was like so happy with the little butterflies. It was so cute. And
your brother was laughing when you were in terror. Finally, my brother gets what he deserves.
No, he was like enjoying the butterflies. But
bit disappointing, but okay.
But so then we finally left because I was just too scared.
Yeah. And that scarred you for life. A butterfly landed on you, and that's it. You're like, nope, no more butterfly for me.
Yeah.
And are you still afraid of butterflies?
Oh yes. No, I'm not. Not anymore.
I have a similar experience, except much more traumatizing and much more traumatizing. Okay, so imagine this. So we have a camper van, like a old VW thing. that has a thing that folds up at the top where you sleep in it. And I always sleep there. It's like my spot. I sleep there every time we stop at a campsite. And there's one time my brother was asleep below me in the van, in like the it's kind of hard to explain. There's like a hammock set up where this the front seats are, so that's where he was sleeping. My parents' bed was just the couch unfolded, folded out, and I was sleeping up in what I call it heaven, because it's so nice and comfy up there. And I was reading a Futurama comic. My parents were out in the campfire in a campsite next to us with our friends, and I was reading a Futurama comic, and I saw a little, it's like a little mosquito, which is completely normal. I've seen so many mosquitoes around. Obviously, a family that camps a lot. It's completely used to them. I don't like camping. I don't like mosquitoes, but whatever. And so I just whacked it. You know, get out of here. It's killed it pretty. Okay, I don't like you saying the word kill, but you know. That's what I did, and then like 5 minutes later, I saw a little spider crawling around. Also pretty used to that. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get bam! I killed it, and then that's kind of, you have to kind of imagine. It's not the same if you don't imagine it. So I'm basically lying down, on this thing that's like maybe 3 feet wide, like a hammock that's like 3 feet wide, and above me is, okay, so imagine the bus. There's the bus, and then on the top of it there is, it goes upwards and then down, and it goes, no, I can't explain it. It folds, God, I can't explain it. Basically, from my toes, it's really narrow, like the wall on top of me. The roof on top of me is really narrow, and on my head there's lots of space. You get it? You get it? You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm a psychopath. And so, there's in the little corner of the wall thing, like, I see a little, because it folds up from the camper van, it folds out, and I see a a hornet. I call it a hell hornet because it looks like it came straight from fucking hell. It's about like, I don't know how much in inches, but I can imagine it's like about the size of your thumb. Yeah, about the size of your thumb. And I'd say about a third of it. Oh, the size of your thumb, not including the stinger. And a third of it is how big the stinger is. A third of your thumb is how big the stinger is, and without the stinger, it's about the size of your thumb. That's pretty terrifying. It has like a tiny little waist, like a thin, like a needle thin waist, and it was a horrifying little demonic thing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna whack it. I'm gonna whack it with my comic. So I folded up my comic, made like a, you know, like, not folded, but you know, made it into like a circle, and then I just kind of jabbed it. I should have whacked it, but instead I jabbed it, tried to crush it, but then it started like buzzing, like bzzz, trying to get out of there, and I think my grip slipped and it started buzzing all around, and it's a tiny little space, and I'm not afraid of tiny spaces, but it was pretty spooky, just me and this wasp in a tiny space. And it was buzzing around. I was in my sleeping bag and stuff. I was buzzing around. I felt it like, I felt it go by my ear. I felt the wings of it touch my ear. And it was like buzzing around, going so close to my ears. I hated it. And so I just put my hand down. And what are the odds? But right below my hand, right under my hand, okay, so I put my hand down on the sleeping bag. And the hornet was under the sleeping bag. So now it's underneath my hand. I'm not touching it. I don't know what the odds, probably super low, but it's underneath my, it might have been a different one actually now I think about it, but whatever. And so now I'm pushing down with both of my hands on my one hand, trying to crush it, trying to get rid of it, send it back to wherever it crawled out of. And I couldn't do it. Man. I don't know why. And I just wasn't strong enough. I couldn't crush it, and it was buzzing away. And then again, my maybe it crawled out, and it started buzzing around again. I was like, oh fuck this! So I jumped down. I got out of my steam bag. I jumped down, and now I'm in just the regular bus area, sitting on the bed. And then it's like a few moments of silence. And then the hornet comes down here. It comes down to the other. It starts buzzing around. I'm like, fucking hell. And so I quickly opened the door and jumped out and like landed on the gravel. And owie. And I don't know. It was horrifying. I still had my Futurama comic with me for some reason. I think it was like a weapon. But then I called over my dad as usual. Thank God he was here. He always seems to save the day. I gave him the comic. He went in at just a few seconds, like wham. He's like, okay, it's dead. So I'm very annoyed, very weak, and he brought it out, the squished demonic thing.
The squish.
It was still kind of twitching on the comic, and I was like, let's burn it. And so we took it over to the campfire and we dropped it back into hell and watched it burn alive. And then actually the annoying part is we searched up, tried to find out what type, and we found out it actually was like a thread-waisted hornet or something. And if you search it, it actually doesn't sting humans.
Oh.
Yes. Intelligence. Yep. It couldn't have even stung me, but it's horrifying. So if I can find a picture, I'll definitely put it up on the thing and show you. But it's horror. It was. I hated it. So that's what I call a hell hornet. And now I can't stand the sound of buzzing. If something goes by my ears and it buzzes, it must die. Yep. Sorry, that was a long story.
Well, it's okay.
Okay.
So.
So.
Well,
Yes.
that was a very interesting story.
Yep. Compared to yours, it's like.
I was scared of a butterfly and it ate me.
Mine is like hell.
Hell.
Yes. Here it is. I found a photo. Send it to you. God, it's terrifying. I don't want to kill that thing. This is why flamethrowers were invented. Also for trypophobia, some frogs, there's a type of frog where it's like, the way it gives birth is that it has a bunch of holes all over its back, and baby frogs crawl out of the holes. Like, Jesus Christ, stamp on that thing, stomp on it, just get rid of it. It might be a bit too dark, but I don't care. I am a monster, aren't I? Okay. Yep, that's it. Pretty demonic. And that's like yeah, I think that's real life size. That's probably about the size of it in real life.
Jeez.
Yes.
It's a scary one.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes. Oh. Okay. Well, next question, please.
Memories. Okay. Would you rather? Oh wait, we already did that. Would you rather have to go to the bathroom in a giant? No, we already did that. Where were we?
Yeah.
Would you rather have your breath smell like a bad fart, or have your laugh sound like a fart?
My laugh sounds like
That's hilarious. Which one?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No, okay.
No.
Is that it? You're just gonna say no?
No, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna go get a drink quickly.
Okay.
I think I would choose probably my laugh sound like a fart. Just because it would make everybody laugh. Every when I laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you already do have one of the best laughs I've ever heard.
But still.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I feel like your laugh is contagious.
Yes.
Oh man, what's that sound?
That was my juice.
Your juice. Your daily cup of juice.
No, more like my 6th cup of juice.
Today?
Yep.
Jesus, I can't remember the last time I had juice.
I have
I
a
don't
lot
have
of juice.
juice. Yeah, I can tell. I have
Really?
tap water. Lucky me. Okay. Would you rather go about your normal day naked or fall asleep for a year?
What? If my normal day is like this, then I would go my whole day naked.
Mine, I mean, do you go for walks and stuff?
I do. I do.
So,
But still.
okay, so what's your answer? Well, man, we need to make this podcast interesting.
Wait,
Oh,
what
are
was
you drinking? Oh, oops, sorry. So which one is it? Which would you choose?
Probably. Hmm. Still the naked one.
The naked one? I would like to fall asleep for a year, even if it wasn't a would you rather. If I had the option to, I would take that.
Huh?
And here is why. A bunch of reasons. I feel like I'm talking too much, and you're not talking enough. But shush your mouth, okay?
I'll
One.
drink to that.
One. I love sleeping. Sleeping is just. Two. I want to get all this stuff over with, and sleeping is like time travel. So if this probably won't last a whole year. So if I can just time travel, skip the whole Corona stuff. Yeah, and then I'll be like super excited and full of energy and stuff, and I'll probably be able to go outside and like lick people and cough on people. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to the next question.
Okay.
Would you rather always take a cold shower or sleep an hour less than you need to be fully rested?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Could you repeat that?
Would you rather always these are boring ones, I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna look. Would you
Would you rather eat a toilet or smell a frog?
Smell a frog. Smog smells mice. I can't. Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Okay. I feel like I know which one you would choose.
I mean, I don't need to choose it. It's already a thing.
Yeah, I know. I think I would have to do the whisper.
The whisper?
Yeah.
That can be pretty funny too. It's like, hey man, hey, how you doing?
Just because it's trailer would get in trouble. Like, what about like a great like a what is it?
A library.
A memorial.
A
Right?
memorial.
Yeah, okay.
Like a funeral.
Yeah, a funeral, okay. And like we're all like saying something and like I go up and I'm like, this was a good man! I'm so sad he's dead! Boo!
Boo! Way! But then whispering it would be weird. It's like, Dan was a good man. I'm so sad
But
that he's
that's not
gone.
as bad as screaming!
Well, I don't
It's supposed to be
know.
a time of peace! Like,
Are you sure? I'd like my funeral to be colorful and everyone's listening to their favorite song. Yeah, colorful. And it's like, I get painted purple. Yep.
you wanna be purple.
Yeah, I want my dead body to be purple.
Well, everyone's crying. You'll be purple.
Yeah. Everyone's crying and making speeches. I'll be too busy being purple.
I'll be too busy being purple.
And dead. Maybe when I go to either heaven or hell, I'll be purple the whole time.
Other heaven
Or, I don't know, whichever.
How about both?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Want me to go to the next one?
Yeah.
Would you rather have your dream job or find your true love?
What? You cut off.
Would you rather find your dream job or find your true?
You keep
What?
turning off.
Okay. Would you rather have your dream job or find your true? Yeah, it's me. Okay. Would you rather have your dream job or find your true love?
Okay, that is so difficult.
Yep.
I really want to be a game designer.
You want to be a game designer? Designer?
No, I like doing art.
Art. Yeah, you're very artsy fartsy.
Digital art.
Digital. Oh yeah, I guess that's a thing. I guess that kind of is a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yep.
But
I thought you wanted to be a professional squash eater.
so I would love to, like, I don't know, like work for a game company, maybe do like some sort of animation.
Yeah.
Draw something. Like, that would be really awesome.
If you
But
do, can you make a Daniel the Blob game? I mean, that'd be pretty good.
I also like, cause I do.
Speak.
That would be awesome to like find like the true love, you know? Like that. Like, they're both
It took
good
so
choices.
long for you to say that.
But they're both good choices, you know?
I do know. Yes, I do.
I feel like I
No,
would
you don't.
have to go with my
God,
dream
just-
job.
Yeah, that's what I would choose too. Because like with your dream job, no offense, but you're not gonna be like a famous person. You're not gonna have that many advantages except for like maybe a good pay job, maybe good pay. But my dream job is be a famous actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, of course, like there's people like the guy who makes FNAF. He takes advantage of. He's probably the most famous game developers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he's a character in